Hello, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Self-Balance Live. I'm Szenan-Balance from Self-Balance, the acupuncturist. Now, yesterday was so crazy busy and I didn't do a live video. I'm sorry about that. So, because I have emergency call at night time, so I went out and after my training, we have clinic team training from 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock, and then someone called, and I have to go out and to do acupuncture and Chinese herbs for them. So this was emergency call, so I couldn't do the live video. But anyway, today's live video topic is what could you do for COVID-19? So what could you do for COVID-19? Right now, hi Eric, how are you? Hi Marika, how are you? Thank you for supporting. So I'm not here to tell you, hey, you have cure for coronavirus. No, I'm not. I am not going to say that. Okay, and I don't have it. I don't have a cure. Okay, but if you follow me for a while and you've seen that I post a video a long time ago when the world New Zealand lockdown, and we actually found a formula that actually been used for 1,000 years, and it actually been used last year that in one of the hospital in China for all the nurses and the doctor. They all use this formula every day. Now they're not just using it for coronavirus; they've actually been using for years. For what? For cold, preventing cold. That we know 90% or 95% of common cold are causing from virus rather than bacteria. Now, most people have a wrong idea, very wrong idea, or your doctor, your GP, medical doctor didn't actually tell you what's going on with antibiotics. So most people just take antibiotic when they suffer from common cold. Or you may have this experience when you go to doctor. They say, "Oh, I have got this symptom, and this is a cold." And they say, "Well, go home and have a good rest and drink more water." So why some doctor tell you this story? Just go home, drink more water, and rest, and no medication. Not until you go the second time after a week or 2 weeks, you went there again, and they start to give you antibiotics. So what is the theory there, and why do they do this? Why don't they just give you antibiotics in the first place? So do you want to know why? Now, I'll explain to you why. In here, so the reason that they don't give you anything in the first place is because most cold causing from virus, and there is nothing to treat virus. Nothing, literally nothing to treat virus. There's no medication for it. Now, then that's why they tell you, hey, go home, have a rest. Why do they ask you to have a rest? Good rest. Because when you're resting, that is when you gain your immunity. When you have a good rest, then your immunity will raise up. A good sleep, immunity will raise up to fight with the virus. Okay, so that's important to rest when you have a cold. Number one. Number two, when you go back another time, like 2 weeks or a month, and say, "Oh, my cold is bothering me, and coughing a lot, and now it's all yellow mucus, and the fever is gone. It's just it's coughing a lot. It's very difficult breathing, or I still have a blocked nose, something like that." And the doctor, "Okay, now I'll give you antibiotics." Now, in the first place, they don't give you antibiotics because they know this is a virus. Antibiotic does not treat virus. antibiotics only work for bacterial. Well, antibiotics only work for bacterial, and after a few weeks that you haven't healed from recover from cold yet, and they start giving antibiotics because they think that has been for a long time you haven't healed, and there must be some bacterial out of balance. There's some bacterial out of balance, because when your immunity low with a virus cold, and then the immunity your immunity is low, it can't fight with bacteria as well. That's why you get all this yellow mucus. So they give you antibiotics to treat the bacteria, but remember, no virus, not according to the virus. All right, that's why they give you antibiotics. Now, why would you feel better with antibiotics, and why would you not feel better with antibiotics? Because if you feel better with antibiotics, that means that is bacterial involved in the cold, right? Especially in the end of the treatment, the cold recovery. Now, some people, well, patient told me that, well, they have too lot of antibiotics and nothing helped. Why is that? Because it's purely virus. There's no bacterial issue in there. That's why it doesn't help at all. As simple as, right? Now, I want to share with you one thing in here. Now, preventing is more powerful than treatment. Preventing is more powerful than treatment. So in this hospital in China, they use this immunity tonic. So we made ourselves in a clinic. So only 2 ingredients. So there's no secret. And ginger as a fruit. You know, you eat it every day, put it in your meal, right? Ginger powder, you cook with that. You know, you make ginger tea. There's ginger, exactly the same ginger. And there's no magic ginger in there, just ordinary ginger and licorice. Licorice and ginger cook together, so and it becomes immunity tonic. So the theory is in here, according to Chinese medicine. Now, when you had a cold, the cold is coming from the lung, nose, mouth coming in, or skin going in. That's lung function. So when lung receive the virus, that means lung energy is low. That's why it got attacked from the virus or bacteria, and you start to get a cold. Now, if the lung function is good, when it receives the virus, it can fight with it, it can block it, then nothing would happen. Right? Now, in the Chinese medicine theory, stomach and spleen support lung. Now, first, you're going to have a stomach and spleen function, good function of stomach and spleen. Then, therefore, you would have a good function of the lung. Now, ginger and licorice, a very good tonic for stomach and spleen. When you have this, then your lung will be strong. Therefore, it can prevent virus, cold. That's simple. That's the theory. That's the simple. Now, taking ginger is very good every day. Now, this formula we've been using for 1,000 years, at least 2,000, all right? Because it written down, recorded in a book called Szenan-Balance. It's called 甘草干姜汤. And advise that this can lift your immune system. Okay, this is recording in the book. So this hospital has been getting all the nurses and doctors taking this formula. And what happened is, while the coronavirus happened in the hospital, they received coronavirus patient, and they successfully treated, and with just Chinese herbs. And funny enough, is this hospital is actually a Western hospital, and they have a department which is Chinese medicine, and they changed the whoever come in who have a fever or whatever, all the department who deal with the doctor and nurses who deal with common cold, with flu. In the last few years, this department deal with the flu, and none of the doctors and nurses suffer from flu. And even when the coronavirus happened and they received the case, and at first place they didn't know that's coronavirus, and they didn't have mask cover, they didn't have any protection, and none of the doctors and nurses were suffering from coronavirus. So now the question is, why would they? There's a lot of other hospital doctors and nurses suffer from coronavirus when they treat coronavirus patient, right? So why would this hospitals, none of them suffer from it? So one of the reason is they're taking this immunity tonic. So we make it available for all our patients that you can buy from us. It only costs $18, and you only need little amount, not a lot. Okay, so for kids who are under 12 years old, you only need half teaspoon. This is about 100 gram in here, so about 100 teaspoon. So for adults about 12 years old, you only need 1 teaspoon a day. So 1 teaspoon a day or half teaspoon a day. Half teaspoon a day for kids, 1 teaspoon for adults. So it's available in our clinics. It's only $18. So it can last for long time. So if it's an adult, it lasts for $18, lasts for 3 months. That's how it is. Pretty good stuff. So I'm here to just sharing with you. If you're a practitioner, hey, you can make it yourself, make it your own. If you have herbs available in the clinic, make it your own and take it every day. Then if you're a patient, you're watching a live video on our Facebook page, if you're in New Zealand, hey, you want this immunity tonic, give us a call, right? So our number is 078467956. 078467956. Here you go. 078467956. Right. Stay awesome, and this is for today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you. Bye bye.